All right, guys, big Bitcoin update. Watching Bitcoin right now, again, forming a bearish pattern because the market structure we are trading in wants to go down, right? I've been saying this over and over, video after video. There's no volume for organic retail to be buying. There just isn't, okay? We had this 3,400 point whale pump. Other than that, you're not getting much. It's consolidation. Again, why is that? Well, it's simple, guys, because we talked about this in all the other videos. It's just volume. Remember I showed you the volume indicator? There's no volume up here. Not until you get to like 47-ish, okay? So they can pump it up or they can just let it fall apart. I told you every time we start consolidating, we're going to make bearish shapes because nobody's buying. This is all you're doing. You're just doing this. And what did we just make? We made a double top, okay? So we made a double top. It's Sunday. Last Sunday I said a week from now, this pattern will look like the pattern from June 13th to June 16th. June 13th had the pump. June 16th we had the dump, okay? Right now, we don't have the dump yet. We had the pump, 3,400 points, and now we've been consolidating. We tried the level twice. We couldn't get above this 42,465, right? We tried it twice. I think this was the last night U.S. time, Eastern time. Got rejected, and now we're in a dissension, and we're resting right now on the neckline of a double top, okay? So if this breaks, you're looking at a dissension down to maybe, I think it's 39-ish when I measured it. Sorry, I was on my phone doing it. Well, at a stoplight, but I believe it was like 39-ish. Let me check here for you guys. Normally I take it from the real body, but you can also take it from the low. Um, and then it's really, this is kind of messy, right? Because you go up here, you go down here. Let's find somewhere in the middle. Do it this way. That puts you right about that support level, 40,100. Okay, so that's a target. Again, it's no guarantees here. That's just a target. So you got to understand that. But this is a double top. And what's more interesting, let's look at the indicators to see what they're telling us, right? ATR is about to hit that level. Remember what happened the last two times now ATR got near this level? You had a high volatility movement. Here was the dump, the Bart Simpson pattern. You can see that right here. Move that up. That was the Bart Simpson pattern. And then the second ATR movement was the pump, right? And now we're about to hit that flat line level again. Now, this could be a pump, guys. It doesn't mean it's going to be a dump, but you look at the volume. Look at the difference in the volume. When I keep telling you guys there's no volume, look at the volume. That was the volume on the pump, right? These whale needles. That was the volume. And then this is the volume now. It's Sunday. This is like typical weekend volume. You see, this is normal. This is like market normal volume versus manipulated market volume, okay? Because this is what we trade in typically on a weekend. And this is whale needles, okay? And then now look at my trend confirmation. We are in a hard trend down, right? This is a dual Dochian channel, and it does a calculation to confirm a trend, and you have a signal line. We're still in a trend down. We'll see where this ATR, the volatility, wants to take us. As you can see, it's hitting that line now. It could flatline for a while. It could go lower. The lower it goes and the higher it rises, it's more explosive. So if we can break this, that will be very interesting because that'll get us down to that support level, that GAN support level, about 40,100, right? So you drop down a level. But what's more interesting, guys, let me show you something. One of our members caught this last night, late at night in the U.S. time. We're talking last night. Let's zoom out to the 4-hour from here. So when you look at Bitcoin's trading pattern, you're basically trading. I know you guys hate this. I have to get rid of the arrows, okay? It messes with my OCD. I don't like to have drawings when I'm looking at patterns. So if you see this, we're basically trading in some type of ascending wedge pattern, right? This parabolic rise, this happens all the time. Like when Bitcoin dumps and recovers, you get that ascending wedge, that hard V pattern, right? Well, this isn't a hard V pattern, but it's definitely like an ascending wedge type pattern. So if we did fall out, this is where it gets interesting. If we did fall out, right, from, let's just say here, it's gonna be right, and we hit that 40 level, you're also falling out of the wedge. What does that do? Well, if you want to do a wedge pattern, depends how you draw it. I drew it from the first up arrow, right? You take it from the base, and again, depends how you draw it. If you're going to take it from here, again, these are just targets, guys. This isn't like exact science. This is pattern completion targets. If you take this and you fall out of there, it's a pattern within a pattern. That gets you down to 35. You're at mid 35 level. Okay, that's if you fall. That's if you fall. Yeah, that's the other line here. Let me get that out of the way. That's if you fall from the double top and trigger the larger zoomed out 4-hour time frame, you trigger the ascending wedge that you're trading and you fall from that, you could be looking at 35K and you're in the red for volatility. So again, what level do we have down here, guys? That's why I said this is very interesting. That's why I'm making the video. This is that swing high, the next level swing high. So you could hit this level. Remember, we talked about this yesterday. Slingshot back up. You could hit this level, consolidate, or just fall through it, and then it's price discovery, essentially. You could get more support from one of these other levels, and then you really just got to watch, and you got to watch for a drop in consolidation to make some decisions about investing, right? Because this is what we're watching right now. If you lose this double top and you fall through the ascending wedge, you're looking at a much steeper drop, okay? You're looking at a much steeper drop, and you're triggering the potential to hit that 36,420 level, which is a swing high support, and then we got to see if it holds. Because from there, you're either doing some type of slingshot move, maybe a move more like this might be more. You could do another ascending wedge. I mean, this is what Bitcoin does. You could end up recovering like this, and we're doing the same pattern over and over again, right? But either way, if this drops, this is a big thing to watch, right? And it's struggling. It's a battle. Even though there's no volume, it's probably a whale battle, because normally this candle would have just dropped. In a normal environment, normal trading environment, this candle would have dropped. You're in a hard downtrend, low volume. Low volume typically means selling, okay? Higher volume is typically buying. That's just the way the market works. More people buy than sell, especially in crypto. If you look at the leverage trades, there's almost always more longs unless you're at a market top after some peak rally. But in general, there's been articles written about this. The average person either owns assets for the long term or they're using leverage long. That's just the crypto market, okay? It's a big number. It's like 70-30. So that's why you always see moves of short hunt, liquidate shorts, things like that. So we need to watch this candle, guys. If this candle breaks the neckline and triggers this fall and you break the ascending wedge, you're falling to support. That's what it looks like right now. So watch all this. This is it. This is the update. I will update you guys again tonight if there's some action that happens. I delayed this update till noon my time because I wanted to see something happen. I don't like just showing you what could happen. I want to talk about what happened and why it happened. But now if it happens, now you know. That's like circular logic. But I think you got what I'm saying. Hope you guys have a great Sunday. Look for the next update. Thanks for watching the channel. Please like, please subscribe. Discord link is in the video description, guys. Thank you so much.